Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the sophomore show, the second show, Agree to Disagree Talk. I am your host, Armand Anderson Bell.
I am your other host, Charles Jake Johnson. What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Right, I was about to say those. We're going to have to disagree or agree on who we're going to talk to first. So start off the show, I want to start off with a disclaimer because some folks like to be in their feelings.
Like I said last week, we ain't got time for that.
Right. So we want to make sure everyone understands what this show is. Disclaimer, this show is geared towards the educating, empowering, and implementation of voices, thoughts, and points of views from whom by societies and sometimes self-standards way of thinking are oftentimes misheard, misunderstood, and badly misrepresented. By no means does this show wish to offend anyone outside the black male perspective, nor speak for anyone but the host and our guests when we have them. We wish to raise attention and awareness of this through our diverse and controversial topics of discussion, attempting to change perception from an us versus them and a me against the world attitude to levels of self-awareness, self-evolution, and self-accountability in the hopes of making it a better world and place for all of us to live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sophomore show, the second show, Agree to Disagree Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick. Like, can you go to my Facebook?
And we getting all this set up. We got Facebooks and Instagrams going.
Can you go to my Facebook and watch it live? And if any questions come up, just click on it.
So we're trying to get everything.
Let us know the questions, okay?
Started. Pull up programs and apps. This is ridiculous.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend? I can't see your response, but I hope it was good. All right.
What did you do this weekend?
Oh, man, what did I do? Work. I had to make my bread.
Right.
And, man, what I do this weekend?
Don't ask me.
You don't know? Shoot, I can't remember. I think I just made my bread.
Okay. Sometimes that's the best thing. You work hard so you can play hard. Lord have mercy. Oh, my Instagram is up.
Man, I'm at this joint frozen, y'all. I'm trying to see everything, y'all. But we about to get started. You know, we about to talk about the hug scene around the world. Yes. that is going to take up probably half of today's talk because some of us got a problem with it. Some of us don't. Who knows? We'll find out in a couple minutes. But let me just go ahead and give you guys a number to call in. It's probably best to call in today, being that we can't really see our live stream. So if you want to call in or shoot a text message, because if you got
text first, because if you text first and let me know that you like to be brought in, I can do that. What I'm going to do once I receive that information is I will call out the last 4 digits of the person's phone number. Hopefully they're still listening, so let them know that we're getting ready to call them. It is on my phone, so we don't want the phone to disrupt what's going on. So if you would like to come in live on the phone, give us a text. Once I receive that text, I will call out the last 4 digits of that person. So just say, I'm speaking to Tawanda, last 4 digits, 7554. Tawanda, be on the ready because I'm giving you a call. You will be live on Agree to Disagree Talk. That's how that's going to go.
John Abatoy, I don't got time for your mess today. Do not go. Or I'm going to say Wesley Patrick, I love you, bro. Chill out. That's my dog, though. So, all right, let's go. Let's get it started. Okay. Let's see. What's the orange crap you drinking?
Crap, this ain't crap.
This is Hawaiian Punch. This is my Hawaiian Punch.
Made by Jose.
Zoe said, we ain't even start yet, Zoe. Dang. He said, I'm blaming it on religion. And that whole forgiveness and revenge is the Lord's crap. That is from Lorenzo Smith.
That's a point of view.
That's a point. I'm sure he's going to be really engaged with us today.
Yes.
But, all right, let's do it.
I'll let you go first because we have an idea. I've done some more introspective. I've been looking at the points of views and things like that. And I'm always open to see other people's opinion. So I will let you go first and your thoughts on the whole case and what happened. The hug seen around the world.
All right, look. So here's my issue. Here's what I think about it. So I can't tell nobody how to grieve. You know, if that boy wanted to grieve, you know, he had a whole year to grieve over his brother. You know, if he had a whole year to grieve over his brother and he was able to forgive that woman, then that's on him. Okay, me? Nah, I'm not forgiving you. I'm sorry. I used to be at that level. I'm not at that level no more. I'm not. You take one of mine, you know, my kids, my parents, siblings. My family look at things a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not so forgiving when it comes to that. And I would never be, you know. I understand, you know, you're supposed to forgive and vengeance is, you know, No, see, I'm too close. Like me, I'm too close to my family. Close to my family, love my parents, love my siblings now. You know, my kids. I take bullets for my babies. I take bullets for my siblings. You know what I'm saying? So you can't kill one of mine and then only get 10 years. And you're not even going to do all 10 years.
Right.
And you expect me to feel sorry for you. Now, the hug so we're not necessarily really talking about the hug that the boy gave the woman. I mean, I guess I'm not really talking. I'm talking about the judge. Right. I'm talking about the officer fixing and caressing that woman's hair. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I got a problem with that. I heard D.L. Hughley say today. He always make valid points. D.L. said, had that been a black man that shot a white woman, if that black judge came down and hugged that black man, they'll be calling for her job. Mm-hmm. They'll be calling for her job. Since when have you seen a judge come down? I don't care if she did go hug the family of the victim. You don't hug a murderer. I mean, you've been charged and convicted. You're a murderer. You don't go down and hug a murderer. You don't do that. When have you ever seen that? When have you ever seen a officer in the courtroom caressing somebody's head and fixing their hair when they crying? When have you seen that? Nah, see, I got a problem with that. So my level of forgiveness just ain't there. And it ain't gonna be there. Not when it comes to my family. That's not happening. I'm sorry. You can go ahead, because I'm going to disagree with everything you probably got to say. So you go ahead.
Well, that's presumptuous. You don't know what I'm going to say. I actually agree with you on the response of the judge. It was not professional. Now, the brother, I agree with his attempt to forgive, not for her, but for him. I'm on the opposite spectrum where I used to be not forgiving. And now I am, for the simple fact that I'm trying to do better. I don't need all that extra stress, that extra baggage. At 40 years old, I've come to the understanding that it's about me. I've spent more than half my life living for other people and trying to be the good black, the good son, the good gay, all that kind of stuff, only to realize that people don't give a fuck about you.
No.
And so forgiveness is for me. So I saw the brother's attempt in that, going beyond just the circumstances, but showing the uniformity of our community. There we go. Showing that we can come together as a community. Fuck her.
What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean we can come together? I want to read what Wesley Patrick said real quick, but what do you mean? Say that again. We can come together as a community.
We can come together as a community to heal where we don't normally heal. And again,
when have we ever been able to heal as a community.
Well, that's the problem. We can start that process.
How many years and how many times have we tried to start that process just for it to be restarted all over again multiple times a year? We're always the one forgiving. You killed you killed this officer killed this unarmed black man. Well, you know what? Let's forgive him. It happens again 3 months later. Well, you know what? Let's forgive him. It happens 4 months later. You know what? Let's forgive him. All 3 of those cops that I just said got off. No jail time. No nothing. But we're constantly forgiving. You know, I heard who was it? Was it Charlemagne? I heard somebody say, and hey, look, hey, black folks, y'all better stop. Y'all better appreciate Charlemagne the God while he's here. Y'all better appreciate him while he's here because that man, that dude, he is for the culture. He is for the culture. Ain't too many people for the culture that's going to be truthful like he is. Y'all better appreciate that man while he's here. I heard somebody say, and probably wasn't Charlemagne, they said slaves would beat our ancestors, then give you the Bible and say, God told you to forgive, so you got to forgive me. So you mean to tell me you going to beat me and then tell me that I got to forgive you because that's what God said? That's what it say in the Bible?
But I'm personally not coming from I'm not coming from a religious place. I'm coming from a spiritual
I'm just talking
person.
about forgiveness, period. Forgiveness, period. Like, it's so... Let me read what John said real quick, because it has everything to do with forgiveness. I'm sorry, what Wesley Patrick said. That's John. I want you to change his name. He gets on my nerves. He says, studies have found that the act of forgiveness can reap huge rewards for your health.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to hear that.
It does.
Lower the risk of heart attack, improving cholesterol levels and sleep, eat healthy, and reducing pain, blood pressure, and levels of anxiety, depression, and stress.
I get it.
That's you know what? Go ahead.
That's my whole point. I'm doing it for me. At 40 years old, I'm in the process of writing my book, Purposely on Purpose, which talks about my life story, which talks about the things that I've had to go through as a child. But also, I realized that if I wasn't in a forgiving mode, I wouldn't be doing this show. Mm-hmm. That's part of my process, my doing this show and trying to build the gap and bridges between the same-sex attracted black men and the heterosexual men, because quiet as kept, I have to deal with, you, Jake, have to deal with mostly stereotypes and racism. I have to deal with racism, homophobia, sizeism, ageism, any ism you can think of.
According to you, I got to deal with heterophobia. Now, didn't you say that last week?
By some, yeah.
So come on.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's not about forgiving for... It's for that individual person.
Right, which is why I understood, if that's what the brother...
Right. Now, we agree on that. We agree that the brother's attempt at forgiving is justified. Now, Ms. Judge, that heifer right there, she steps outside of her bounds as a professional.
So hers has nothing to do with forgiveness.
No.
Hers was just...
And I don't even know what Mama coming up fixing her hair for at the end.
Mama, that ain't Mama.
Well,
oh, okay. That wasn't Mama. That was a cop.
No, I'm woman, female, Mama, honey. That's how I talk. Okay. You should catch on quick. But I felt that was showboating. That was not necessary, especially in front of the camera. The judge went on and she explained again that she went from a place of spirituality. But that's not your job. You're supposed to be biased. Non-biased, rather.
Yes. A lot of people, just like such as myself, didn't know that there was a such thing as heterophobia. Can you just I know you explained it last week, but can you briefly explain heterophobia? I didn't just make that word up. Who was that? Tatiana. I didn't make that word up.
No. It's the same exact as racism or homophobia, where there are some same-sex attracted men and women who downright have a hate towards heterosexuals because of the hate that they've given to us. Two wrongs don't make a right. I get it. I've been wronged by so many people on a day-to-day basis. I don't have time for all that negativity. And so at 40 years old, I'm making amends. Hell, I'm trying to dodge karma right now. I have a laundry list of people that I should slap on sight. But I also have to be accountable for that. I may be on somebody else's list to slap on sight. So how many times have I been forgiven for things that I've done to folks knowingly and unknowingly? That's all. I'm trying to put that in the universe. I'm trying to put that karma out. To me, karma is like the bank. You save because you never know when it's going to be used. And when something good happens to you, you be like, damn, I know that is nothing but karma. That's my point. That's where I'm coming from. We all have a right to be angry. Hell, I'm angry every day. But I can't justify that or act upon my anger because there's consequences. Jake, if you were to slap the shit out of me right now and I slapped the shit out of you right back, the police probably would see me not, and I can justify, well, he hit me first. Well, it doesn't matter who got caught. Or the fact that, yes, the person is wrong, coworkers, things like that. Heterosexuals, that I want to talk about that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Say that, what is?
Is the homophobia from black heterosexuals to black members of the SGL, same gender loving community. That shit is hurtful.
Same gender loving community.
Yeah, we got acronym. Gay is
y'all
gay
just keep adding letters and
no, it's not. It's no different than we went from colored to African Americans to things like that. We have a right to express because the umbrella doesn't fit everybody. The rainbow doesn't fit everybody. Gay is seen by some folks of the SGL community as a white thing because it has white connotations to it, just like colored folks. The folks from the 60s and 40s, we colored, we Negroes. When we evolve ourselves and we evolved, we want to be seen as something different. Hell, Latinos now are putting an X on the end of, instead of saying Latino or Latina, because they're on that same kick. That doesn't fit me. That doesn't suit me. So again, you will come out with a different form of expression.
We getting off topic here.
Okay.
Stay on topic. That hug. Now, I spoke my piece. When it comes to the judge. I spoke my piece when it came to the, I don't know if that's a bailiff. I don't know. The cop in the room. You didn't speak your piece on that.
On the cop?
On the act of the judge.
Yeah, I did. Remember, I said she was out of pocket. Her job as the judge was to not pick a side, and I think that shows a lack in your professional. You're not supposed to bring your personal opinions to these cases.
I don't even think that was anything personal. I don't know. Lorenzo said if karma was real, white folks would have felt it a long time ago. No such thing as karma. Brother, I love you, but I disagree. I truly believe karma is real.
Oh, all right. See, we on it.
Shoot. I believe karma.
I'm dodging that bitch right now.
White folks, they getting their karma. They getting their karma.
And that's another thing.
We just don't know what their karma is. That's the thing. We don't know what.
You don't do karma expecting the same penance of karma. If I steal $20 from you, I can expect. It's individual.
That's funny you say that. I know somebody who just like a couple months ago, she found $20 on the ground, but she saw the people who dropped that $20, so she ended up taking that $20, and then she ended up losing her whole wallet. Lost her whole wallet and flew back to the state she had to go to. And she was in that state like, oh, shoot, where's my wallet? Well, her wallet was gone. Right. Karma is real, and it may hit you quick.
Right. Sometimes it's instant karma. But again, when good things happen that's beyond your scope of understanding, or when bad things happen, you have to be like, bitch, that's karma. She knocking at my door right now. I'm trying to dodge that bitch right now. Questions?
Yo. Phone number 323-577-7630. Shoot it.
Text first.
Text that number if you got a question. 323-577-7630. Or if you got a question you want to type on the live stream. It'll be read to us. Can you check my Instagram as well? Thank you.
Do we have
see if there's any questions on there. If you got questions, type us questions. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of
yes.
we got a lot of
no.
No.
And then we also got that
Right.
That said maybe. But
so yeah, also text those yes, no, maybe questions for us. That's a little fun game we're gonna try to do towards the end of the show.
Lorenzo, stop spitting facts and ask questions, bro. That's my guy.
I want to meet Lorenzo.
That's my boy.
What's up, Lorenzo?
Start asking questions. Maybe I don't be want to read all that stuff.
Think of it as a script. Shit.
My script ain't never this. The text be too small. I'm like, read all that.
What's the question, Lorenzo? Come to my page. You can ask me on my page.
Ask the question, bro. All right. Yeah. So, all in all, as far as forgiveness goes, I'm not at that level to where I can forgive somebody that does that at all. And based off her text messages to her ex-boyfriend or boyfriend or whoever she was messing with who was married, she don't really care for black folks in the first place.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think we got a question. One moment.
Someone said, "Is forgiveness for you or the other person?"
It's for the other. It's for yourself. It's for the. If I'm forgiving somebody, it's for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not for them. It's for me. Me, I'm just not at that level to where it depends. I'm not the one that's just going to forgive for everything. Another question.
And she said, "Can you speak louder?"
Can I speak loud? I can't speak no loud. Can you come closer? How about that? It's on my Instagram? Oh, I'm sorry. How you doing? Jake here. Forgiveness is for yourself. It's for the forgiver. You know what I'm saying? Me, I said, I'm not at that level to where I can forgive for everything. And I'll probably never be at that level. I'm sorry. That's just facts. You kill one of mine, I probably want one of yours going too, and that's just I'm sorry. That's just I can't forgive you. You ain't got to forgive me. I can't forgive you. So I'm sorry. I love mine too much.
Right. Forgiveness is situational. I would definitely say that. I can't say I'm gonna be forgiving and kumbaya if you come spit on me, slap the shit out of me, attempt to slap the shit out of me, or something on that level. I can't say how I would react. I can say how I would like to react and how I would like to respond, but quiet as kept. Again, I was at that level too. I'm at a different level now, but it's a process. The fact that you are taking the time to acknowledge
1 moment, Kira.
That you are at a process means a lot.
All right, we got 2 questions right here and then one over there. Let me get Kira's question first.
2 questions.
Are you got Kira? All right, let me get Kara real quick. She said, what if, I'm sorry, it's just so small. What if it was your loved one that committed the crime? Hey, the crime against who? If it's a crime against our own family, I'm probably not going to forget that loved one. I don't care who it is. But if it's a crime against somebody else, what they do? What they do?
Now, are you talking about what kind of crime? Because we forgive molesters. We forgive incestors. We forgive cheaters. So
I guess I guess that's a case by case thing, Kara. I guess if you're still on here, what kind of crime? And then Zoe said, "God dang, Zoe, I'm reading one of your questions. Hold on." Zoe be asking questions you know the answer to. All right, Zoe said. One of his questions was, how do we end the religion of white supremacy? I can't answer that. It's not what this podcast is about.
I'm spiritual. I don't acknowledge religion because it's against everything who I am, both as a black man and as a black gay man, but then also as a human being. Religion is founded too much in dogma, especially since it's nothing that we didn't come over here. It was given to us. If you really take the time to look at what the King James Version is basically saying he decided he wanted to do what he wanted to do, so he came up with the book telling you to do these things. I don't literally think that everything, and then mind you, it's translated. It's been translated and transcribed by over and over again. So you can't trust something that someone just said, oh, I feel like this. I don't believe in that. I know what my spirit tells me. And my spirit tells me even before I came out as a same-sex attracted man, as a black man, I knew everything in that Bible was not for me.
All right, Kira, I'm going to get to your question in a minute. We got a couple questions from Instagram.
official True Royal said, "What makes forgiveness for you?"
Say that again.
Official True Royal said, "What makes forgiveness for you?"
True. What's up, True? You want to go first on that? I've been answering all the questions. Go ahead.
You rewind the tapes.
Oh, my bad.
For me, forgiveness is for me. I can clear my conscience, not having to hold that anger, that resentment, those grudges. It is like a cancer in your body to have that much anger and hurt against someone.
I disagree. Like, my level of don't give a, is so, I don't know if you can say high or low. It's really like when I don't care, when I no longer care about you or your existence, I don't think to forgive you. I mean, there's been best friends of mine that, I've given chance after chance after chance, and they've wronged me, and now I don't care about their existence. Like, I no longer care. I don't give a dang what they doing. Like, I don't. It doesn't matter. It really, it doesn't. Once I eradicate you from my mind, from my life, once you eradicate it, then you no longer exist. So me knowing that I have somebody to forgive, it's also eradicated as well. So anything that has to do with you is gone. So I don't like me. That's why I don't really have to forgive. Case by case. I see you like one moment. Case by case. It really, I guess it just depends. If I'm wronged with the ED, to the point to where, I no longer want anything to do with you, then once you're eradicated, nothing about you no longer exist in my world. I kid you not. That's God honest truth.
No, I mean, I get it. My cutoff game is so strong. The other day, I stopped talking to myself. So, I get you. That's like home base. Like the forgiveness probably be like step one, first base. You see it, you acknowledge it. But then also in that forgiveness, sometimes we got to look at our own accountability in the situation. Because the funny thing about that is that we can say somebody did us wrong, but they can say the same thing. And you'll go back and forth. Who's to blame? Relationships, friendships, all that kind of stuff. So then you get to that point where it's like, oh, I can care less what you got to say. Cut off. Boom.
The good brother, says taking the city for Jesus. He said, just because it's not for you, that do not mean it's not true. So I'm guessing he's talking about forgiveness. Just because it's not for you doesn't mean it's not true. I agree. I agree. But forgiveness, but that's the thing. We were saying forgiveness is for you. It's for the person. If I'm taking your question or if I'm taking your statement correct, forgiveness, we were saying forgiveness is for the forgiver. It's not for the person that's asking for forgiveness or that, one is trying to forgive. We're saying that forgiveness is for you. And if I read that wrong, if you meant something different, can you type that? What's up, Lay?
Lola said, "Is not caring a way to not feel?"
Lola said,
"Is not caring a way to not feel?"
I wish we would type complete sentences. Not deal with what?
No, because when you say you don't care, you really do. Care. So you do have to get to that point where your cutoff game got to be sharp.
Oh yeah.
But saying
I don't. But if I say I don't care,
then you're still caring.
That's like me saying I don't like her. So you saying I still like her?
You're acknowledging a feeling, even if that feeling is not positive.
No.
You're acknowledging that you don't like her.
But that doesn't mean I like her. So basically, you're saying if I say I don't care, then I do care. So that's like saying if I say I don't like her, that means I like her.
In a way, yes.
No, bro. That's me stating how I feel about this woman right here. Yo, I don't like her. But that don't mean I kind of do like her. No, I mean, I don't like her.
But you don't like her, but you still have some kind of essence. Like I said, I can't stand that bitch, or I don't care what she has to say about me. Quiet as kept, I really do. I haven't got to that point where the cutoff has come to.
Oh, I guess that's a person by person.
Right.
Because me, if I cut somebody off, I don't care about your existence. I don't. And you have to really wrong me and not to cut you off. Only because if we go back to being friends, and any of my friends can vouch for me on this, I'm such a loyal friend. I am loyal. I am a loyal friend. If you know me, you know I'm loyal. I love my friends. Back in the day, I would fight for my friends. I would do everything for my friends. I loved my friends. I never, ever, ever, I cannot think of a time where I ever wronged any of my friends. If it was done to me, and I've given you chance after chance after chance, you can only get so many chances to where I'm like, okay, you no longer exist.
Exactly.
I've done it. To this day, I've done it. And those people, regardless, even if it was step 10, it gets to a point to where it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over. That's like I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I am like that, but it's only because my loyalty runs so deep and it's so strong that when I'm wronged, and I give you chance after chance, when I'm wronged multiple times by that same individual, you're done. I don't care about your existence. Like whatever happens to you, I ain't gonna speak that bad stuff, but it's just like that's what I'm saying. It's like you no longer exist in my world. Like, and if you know me, then you know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because my loyalty runs deep. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. And for me, it's a step level. I have to, like, even though I say, oh, I don't want him to call me, I'm still waiting for him to call. But then I have to come to the point where I don't care. And my cutoff game is strong because I've done that. When I was angry by a person's opinion, I cared about what they say, even though I'm telling myself surface-wise, I don't. I, on the low, do care because if they said whatever they said and I didn't care, it wouldn't bother me. Like a stranger can come on the street or whatever and say something that I've heard 1,000 times and it wouldn't bother me. But if a person who I know or who I have some kind of attachment with says something, then that bothers me. And I have to ask myself and break down, why does their opinion matter so much? Is there some truth in what they have to say? Do I value their opinion? Then I get to that point where it's a done daughter.
Okay. Leah, you got a question over there? No? You read it all already? Okay, so taking the city for Jesus, just responded. So his initial thing was, just because it's not for you, that don't mean it's not true. So what he was referring to, he was talking about the Bible. Mm-hmm. So he was talking about the Bible, where I'm guessing. Was
that geared towards you or me?
Well, I didn't speak about the Bible. Okay, so I'm guessing it's you. I guess when you said that it's been translated,
true.
You know.
Yes, and I also acknowledge, even though it's not for me, it's true for somebody else. If I decide to worship this lovely cup of Jose Cuervo, then that's who I'm worshiping. You can't tell me nothing. But Jose may not be for you. You may want some vodka or some Remy.
Or some Hawaiian punch.
Okay. We're going to do that now. But no, I get, and see, that's also acknowledging my choice. I also release that knowing that other people have choices too. I can't be a hypocrite and say what you're saying is wrong, because how can I express how I feel or what I believe in, not acknowledging someone else's choice of opinion? That's for me. I can't do that. And that's what I've learned as again, it's all going to come down to those two things for me, being a black man and being a black gay man, knowing the racism part and knowing the homophobia. If somebody came out and said you like what you like, my thing is, if you like it, I love it. It ain't bothering me. It doesn't concern me. So I'm so focused on me now that you can do what you want. Hey, get some while you can. Do what you got to do. But if it ain't not putting money in my pocket or taking it out, I can care less. And I mean that.
Okay. You got a question. If you don't want to type it, you want to text it, you want to call in, 323-577-7630. 323-577-7630. I want to thank everybody that's watching right now. Just, midway in, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for interacting, asking the questions. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all can hear me on my Instagram. Thank you for interacting, for asking questions. Continue to bring them questions in, and let's keep it going. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that, y'all. Huh? That's enough. Yeah, no one say nothing because I ain't giving you a chance. That's what's up. That's enough. All right. What you got next, man?
Did you see the Young Black Summit?
Revolt?
No. It was a Young Black Summit where Donald Trump was the guest.
You mean where he had 300 black kids or black folks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that whole publicity stunt.
Right. So what do you think about those individuals who...
I think they just wanted to be there. I don't think they care anything for Trump. I just think they was like, yo, we got a chance to be in this, on TV. let me be here.
Not like them two ladies. No, not like them two ladies, huh?
Them two ladies.
In the very beginning, he had two very...
I didn't watch the whole thing, no.
He had two very Southern women looking like Baps with their hair and everything like that was for Donald Trump. And they were the, he's everything. And
come on, now they got paid off. We know they got paid off for that.
So
we know that.
What do you think about those people? And do they have to live with their... I never understood.
I don't have no opinion. I try not to make opinions on other people. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about me. I don't have no opinion about why they did it or what they did it. I don't care. I don't care.
So, because a lot of times in our society, people have a big say-so, especially on social media. What a person does, what they wear, and how they present themselves. Your focus is all wrong. Mm-hmm. And that's my opinion, because you feel so inclined to tell a person, or we talked about this before, the cancel culture. Like, how do you get on there and just...
You know what? I meant to say this last week. Black folks, I said this part last week. Black folks so quick to cancel another black person. Y'all ain't hear about what Katy Perry did? I know y'all probably by now heard about it. It was about a month ago. How dude that she did this to, I don't know if he was one of her dancers or what, but she was with her friends and he was there, and I guess they used to mess around or something like that. And she pulled his stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
She pulled his stuff out.
We talked about that. You and I talked about that.
She pulled his stuff out and told everybody to look at it.
Double-sided.
Look at it.
Double-sided.
And he complained. He put it out there. But I don't see not one person saying cancel Katy Perry.
No.
Not one. I don't see not a black person, not a white person. You know what? If black folks stood by each other like white folks did, and I love all my white friends. If black folks stood by each other like white folks did, then maybe we'll get somewhere. Because I still ain't seen no cancel Charlie Sheen, and he was knowingly giving women AIDS.
Right.
I still ain't seen no cancel Charlie Sheen.
Or cancel Cardi B after she did another...
We talking about white people right now.
Okay. But I thought we were talking about women and that double-sided.
No.
Okay.
No. Remember I said black folks so quick too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it makes me so mad. We got a question over there? Like, it makes me so mad because we are so quick to cancel each other. But, man...
Where did this power come from?
Social media.
Oh, bitch.
Social media. That's where it come from. That's where it come from. Because if
talking loud and saying nothing.
Tell you like this. Who can do it? If Nelly, I don't know why I'm just thinking of Nelly. If Nelly did something like that, if he pulled a girl titty out, do you know how quick we would cancel Nelly? Not we, I ain't pointing at myself, I'm talking about black people. How quick black folks would try to cancel Nelly?
Can I ask a question?
Please do.
What the titty look like? I just want to know. Because if it was ugly, I'm going to cancel.
Oh, my God, man. Come on. But serious, we cancel each other so quick, and I don't know why. But then you wonder why black folks ain't ever standing up for each other. But you know what I'm saying? Okay. But then you get mad. You get mad. Nah, I ain't gonna go there. Never mind.
But you're making a blanket statement because the folks who are canceling, I'm pretty sure, are born after 2000. And it may be a few, but I can speak for myself and my group of friends. Okay, I'll bat an eyelash and go on about my business.
Yeah, I would say they're about 1995 and up.
Okay.
Because 2000, right, the oldest person is 19 years old right now. Them jokers just not trying to figure out if they want to go to college.
It's when you get to a certain age in life, your priorities, and I don't like to place judgment, but you should have so much going on in your life, you can care less what any celebrity is doing. Because, again, It doesn't make any sense. It's not putting money in your pocket. It's not taking money out your pocket.
Again, that's a person by person. But too many persons, I know that's not proper people, but too many persons don't got nothing better to do.
So how do we switch back to looking at the eye?
Stop giving, like, the thing is, and here's why I love Dave Chappelle's stand-up so much. Sticks and Stones. If you ain't watch it, go watch it. He don't care. He don't care. This is why I love what Dave Chappelle said and what he did in his stand-up. He doesn't care. You would try to cancel Dave Chappelle all you want to. It's probably not going to happen. Why? Because the majority of his crowd is white. Black folks, y'all can try to cancel him if you want to. You won't get too far with that because the majority of his crowd is white. And they're not canceling Dave Chappelle.
Right.
Why? Because they don't cancel each other. We do.
You have to understand, in any given day, there are 86,400 seconds. So what the fuck are you doing with yours? If you taking all that time and that energy to get on Facebook, get on Instagram, reply to a negative comment, to respond on a picture, I'm sorry, you need something better to do. You need something better to do and focus on trying, because there are 60 people I know that probably died this morning. And I'm spending my time worrying about what a bitch wore to the Academy Award.
Because it's entertaining. We're both in the entertainment industry. So we see entertainers and entertainment all day.
Right.
If you can only see it through this, then you're going to engage with that. They're going to engage.
The eye of these individuals is so limited. And again, when you're on something bigger, personal, professional, whatever the case may be, all that shit, because like the stories that come out, they're gone. I mean, and that's what you have to realize, the reality of things. Also look at the distractions that they give us all the time. It's like,
Popeye's chicken.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I had a long status for y'all to read. I know y'all love my long status and y'all hate when I don't post some joints. I was about to post one, but I'm like, you know what? Let me not even do it. Let me not even do it.
You was gonna post a commercial if you've been a victim of the Popeyes and Chick-fil-A scandal.
Mesothelioma. Mesothelioma.
I mean, that was like to me, that was like so funny on so many different levels. For the fact that, like, where did y'all get all this money? Y'all come out and claim, oh, we ain't got no money. And y'all did y'all culture wrong, because y'all know y'all got an auntie, a grandmama, a cousin that can cook a chicken sandwich way better than that. And y'all were running behind. Chick-fil-A and Popeyes sat in the meeting room and laughed at all y'all stupid motherfuckers and fatherfuckers. They laughed at y'all because it made no sense. And then look where it's at now. They gave y'all just a little bit and then they took it back. And y'all was distracted from other important events in the world. Y'all remember the Amazon was on fire during all this?
That's exactly what you were distracted from. That's exactly what you were distracted from.
Anytime that the media does some of this shit, it's a distracted. Nothing happens. Jake, you and I both know in entertainment, there's nothing that happens overnight. If a scandal has come out, it's because I guarantee you they got some project in the making or already in the works.
Oh, yeah.
And it just like all of a sudden now, and they need this relevance. There are people who are paid to cause drama. Okay, Jake, you coming out with a new single, so let's dig up some stuff that happened to you or let you say something out the side of your neck so that way your name is trending. You need to be at the top of you. Like, y'all, how many of y'all went out and tried to get the same shower curtain and Mimi had? I mean, the shower rod and the thing that Mimi had? That was horrible. Y'all made Home Depot money.
Don't lie, because I saw y'all on my Facebook post. I saw y'all with them shower rods trying to hang on there, falling off.
As hell. It's a distraction tactic. Look at things as they are and focus on you. Shit. I got too much to worry about. And if I don't got something to worry about, I'm going to find something to worry about. I ain't got time to worry about what that man wore to the Academy Awards or whatever that MTV Music Award with his ass out. Okay, if you like it, I love it. I went on about my business. And for folks to sit there and these tweets and these Instagram, they be so much hate inside of them. If hate was a color, it would
be black.
It's horrible. And imagine how that person has going on in their own physical body. If they can sit and take the time out to time, hell, my big ass fingers, I'm sitting there, fuck it. At that point, I'm like, if I got to say all that, if I can't say it to you personally, I ain't got time for it. But they sit there and make this a habit, and yet they don't have the education they want, or they're not in their life where they want to be because they sitting there writing 160 characters to let somebody else have it who they would never meet in their life.
Hey, we call people like y'all meatballs back home. You're meatball.
Why is that? What is that?
It mean lame.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you lame. We just call them meatballs.
Oh, okay.
We got yes, no, maybe here. You want to explain that real quick?
It's something I wanted to try to do to get people to understand us, to ask us questions. Just something fun. You know, if you can submit a question for either myself or Jake or for both of us where the answer has to be in the yes, no, or maybe form, go ahead. Submit the question. I love answering questions. I ain't got shit to hide.
Meaning we don't have to explain the question. We just gonna say yes, no, or maybe.
Right.
You know what? Trey Songz got a song out called Yes, No, Maybe. Listen to it, ladies. Listen to that.
I gotta listen to it.
Listen to that.
I wonder what it's about.
Anything over there, Lay? You got a question, Lay? Ask a question. You got a question, producer?
Oh,
the number 323-577-7630.
Text first so I can put you on the line.
323-577-7630. What's up, y'all that just joined in? Tatiana. You know what? Quick story about Tatiana real quick. I'm putting this on blast. Putting this on blast. I was in the 8th grade.
Oh.
I wasn't no dog on 8th grade. I was in elementary school or middle school, something like that. And her and my sister was really good friends. And I'm like, she was new to the area. And I was like, yo, who is this light-skinned girl that's hanging out with my sister Carla? So what I did, I took the big old radio in the room. I put on that, what's that? Drew Hill song Beauty. Remember Beauty? That joint. And I learned that song. And I said, one day, I'm going to sing this song to Tatiana. And then she disappeared. And then maybe it was probably like 13 years, 15 years, I don't know, maybe 17 years later, found her on social media. Hey, Tatiana, what's up, my friend?
And did she know that?
I think I told her, yeah. This is a while ago, though. I think I told her that.
Wow.
I'm like, I learned that song just so I could sing it to her.
And she ghosted you before it was even popular. I seen that one video you was on your phone, or you was in the car trying to sing.
What song was that? Oh, on Facebook? Oh, yeah. That, Soul For Real?
Yeah.
I used to always try to sing to the girls, boy. Shoot.
That's funny because I used to do that.
Yeah?
And then I started singing for the boys. So, I got my start. Because, at junior high, I could sing. I was dancing, enjoying myself. And then I used them same skills later on.
All right. Any questions on Instagram, Lay? No? Y'all ain't got no questions, huh? Y'all had all that. Maybe y'all asked all the questions in the beginning, huh?
Any questions, comments, concerns, reads? Come on, y'all. Y'all love it.
Yo, it's a lot of questions that I didn't even read, but I'm
back.
I'm not going back all the way up there. Them joints is way, man. Cause we off that topic already.
Okay. Why don't you ask me a question that I have to answer?
Yes, no, or maybe two?
Yeah.
Lay says she gonna get involved. I'm gonna hear it. All right, let's see. Any questions?
I don't care. I ain't.
All right. Let's see here. Ha! You been with a celebrity yet?
I didn't mean it.
Oh, we got a question. What's up? That answer was yes. He said he's been.
Have you ever made out with a stranger?
Who are they asking?
Both y'all.
Oh, with a stranger?
Well, yes.
Yeah, I have. Guilty.
Yeah. Did they stay a stranger after that is the question.
Yeah, they stayed a stranger. That's some wild days. That's some early 20 days. That's some early 20 days. We're going to thank God for deliverance. Thank you.
Have you been with a celebrity?
A, B, or C list?
No, you don't get to list them. It's yes, maybe, or no.
Yes. Have you guys ever...
That was yes.
Have you guys ever made love in a park?
In a park? The question was, have you ever made love in a park? God.
And I would say because we didn't make love. You didn't ask have I done anything in a park. You asked me have I made love, and the answer is
ever made love in a park. I did, and got caught by the police.
Ooh,
got caught by the police.
Nasty McNasty.
Have you ever choked on something you're not supposed to eat?
No. For the last time, no.
The question was, have you ever choked on something you weren't supposed to eat? I said no. He said no.
I said hell to the no, baby. No.
I got a ticket for the whole park stuff. The cops wrote me a ticket and her a ticket, and I had to pay both of our tickets. She ain't had no money.
Did they
I was 17. I think I was 17. I think I was 16 or 17. I'm gonna tell y'all back home. It was that park right there on Textile Road with the little merry-go-round right there. It's like nobody ever go to that park. I don't know if they know what I'm talking about, but it got like a little merry-go-round, little thing you spin around on. That's the only park in the whole city. No, it was in the car.
Shit, you amateur.
I was like 16.
Amateur.
Any more questions?
Have you ever done something romantic for someone and it wasn't received the way you wanted it?
Have you ever done something romantic for someone and it wasn't received the way you wanted? Armand said yes.
No.
I'm gonna say no. I've done romantic stuff, but it's been received only because nobody expect that from me. Like I'm random with mine. Like you're not about to get it all the time because then it ain't gonna mean as much to you.
See, for you probably the one that it didn't get received well. They probably did it for you, and it didn't get received well.
Don't nobody do nothing romantic for me. You got a question over there? I think you're lying. I think she's lying. All right, let's see. Any no questions on my Facebook? You looking at my Instagram? No.
These are my questions.
Oh, you asking?
Yeah.
The whole park thing was your question?
Yeah. Everything I asked them for me.
Oh, okay.
Questions, comments, concerns, reads. I love a good read.
All right, let's see. Anything else over there? Mm-hmm. Man, I forgot about that park stuff, boy. God, dog.
Have you ever stole something?
Oh,
Yo, I just thought about this earlier. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, we ain't gotta explain, right?
Yes.
it's up to you. You can explain if you don't. I'm
gonna just say I got banned out of Kmart right there on Rosinville Road. I got banned out of Denny's right there on Rosinville Road.
What, you still out of Denny's, the fool?
Man, I was 17.
So you tried to...
Oh, let me tell that story real quick. I used to have long hair. So I had like long braids. And in Michigan, I'm a lot lighter than what I am now out here. My complexion is completely different. So I had long braids, and then one of my homeboys, he had long braids. So it was me, it was this chick, and a couple other people, and we went to Denny's, and, we eating. I had my hair braided. I had that hang time, you know what I'm saying? And we got up, and we left. Excuse me. Got up and left. I guess all black folks look alike because maybe like a few days later, my homeboy Travis went up there, and he had long braids as well. But Travis like 5 inches taller than me, though. He's like 4 or 5 inches taller than me. And he went in there, he started eating, and they kicked him out. And they said, the thing is, they didn't even try to press charge. They kicked him out because they thought he was me. Man, he hit me up like, dog, did you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Out of everybody, you gonna call me?
Wow.
Man, but he got kicked out of Denny's because he was black with braids.
You should have
and
offered
light
him
skin.
a denter or something.
Man, I'm trying to say how racist they were, bruh. All black folks look alike to them. They didn't even look at his height. Black guy, light skin, or caramel skin, braids. That's him. Get him out of here.
Wow.
Any more questions? Man, today, appreciate all the questions earlier and whatnot. I got to sneeze.
What would y'all like
I
us
got
to
a
talk
sneeze
about?
coming in
Because
like 5 seconds. 3, 2.
We gonna be here. So
One.
bless you.
Excuse me, I warned y'all.
And that blessing was for me, more for you, not for you.
Oh, thank you. 323-577-7630. What won't y'all send a text message? Send a text message on the phone.
Oh, wait, hold on, I got.
Thank you, Kara.
Hold on one second. I had to open up the app. This Wi-Fi is horrible in here.
The person who says so much don't have that.
Okay.
You ain't got no questions, Lay?
This is an older story, but why was Cardi B so outraged when those young white kids mocked her in a diss rap? I didn't even know about that.
Next question.
Wait, can you expound more on if that person, their last 4 digits of their first? Their
This is new.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This was at 822. I didn't.
But it was today though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So the person who sent it, their area code is 734. The last 4
that's
digits,
one of my people.
Is 6678. So if you're still watching us on either of our platforms, explain this story. I've never heard this story before.
Oh, this story. Well, why was Cardi B so outraged when those young white kids mocked her in this route? That's somebody from back home. Whoever that was, can you explain what you meant?
Okay.
Explain what you meant by that. Explain what you meant by that.
Because I've never heard that story. I
had no clue about that.
I've heard some Cardi B stories. Like I was outraged when after she professed to drugging the guys and things like that, didn't nobody bat an eyelash. And again, look, how quick was that movie Hustlers?
Yo.
Did you not? Y'all have to realize this shit.
I peeped that out, bro.
Did you? Okay, in the industry, nothing happened overnight.
No.
So the minute she didn't nobody come up and say, "Oh, we have a good idea for a story," and that's wrong. That was premeditated. Even if she didn't do it, her saying it. And then all of a sudden, the whole full-ass movie come out with Jennifer Lopez and stuff, with her in it. Come on now. Movies are done at least between 1 and 2 years before it actually comes out. So again, some of them. So you have to think about it. Like had not heard that story. Did nobody treat her like they did Bill Cosby? And yet she got a whole ass movie. It was premeditated.
Hey.
I thought that, I was just like, well, you ain't doing nothing different than what the men, it didn't make no sense. I don't like the double standards that we have in society. The straights or the females or things like that. Double standards.
Oh, please believe we're going to have a black woman on this show in the coming weeks.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I got a lot of questions I want to ask.
Yes.
I got a lot of questions I want to ask. So all my issues with the LGBTQ community, I can ask Armand.
Yes.
All my issues with black women, I'm going to ask her. Y'all got issues with straight men, which none of y'all share, because we,
You what?
Y'all
tired?
We the deal. Man, look, as a straight black man, we got a lot to deal with. We got to deal with, as a straight black man, we got to deal with the police. We got to deal with black women. We got to deal with, dang, that's enough said right there. You got to deal with the police. So, hey, yo, do not replay this when I'm famous as heck. And look, that was a joke. If you going to play that part, you going to play the whole thing that I just said, including this part. That was a joke. I love black women. I love my queens. I will never date nobody but a black woman. Nothing against no other race, but that's just my preference. Thank you.
But by you expressing...
You can play that when I'm rich and famous.
But
that
by
ain't
you
gonna change.
Expressing your irritation with them doesn't mean that you like them any less.
But they so quick to try to... Hey, y'all can't cast me before my career gets started.
Well,
can't do that.
I'm about to say, baby, some of y'all women is so one-sided it's not even funny. As a gay man, I see it, the conversation.
So you see what us black straight men go through?
Yeah, and I think if I was straight, I would go gay dealing with some of the black women. It's just so they get y'all so easy. They sit back and y'all think y'all sit back in the locker room and high five and all kind of stuff. Women do the same thing. And I've seen it on both sides. Mm-hmm. Y'all think y'all scheme, baby. The difference between a man and a woman that are heterosexual is the game is different. Like the chess game, the mental game is a little bit different. They like 5 steps ahead of y'all. They already got a reaction for what you gonna react to. And they had, am I lying? I'm not lying. They already, if you say, "Oh, I'm gonna get," they blocking y'all, they deny you. They know how y'all gonna respond.
Ain't nothing funny, Kira. Understand this
but
about
see,
me. I think Instagram cut off because Instagram only let you stream for an hour.
Okay.
So I think Instagram cut off. I'm not sure, but it only let you stream for an hour. Check this out. Let me go ahead and school y'all on Facebook real quick. Y'all should know this because my Facebook fam is my back home fam. You can't run chess on me. You can't. And you can't gang me. I treat life like chess. Every move I make was thought of 3 moves beforehand. Believe that. Watch this. Am I lying? She shook her head no. I ain't lying.
Say no to let you feel like you done something.
Everything that I do was thought of 2 and 3 moves ago. You know what I'm saying? So when these women try to run, they try to run a game or they try to play chess with me, it don't work because I'm already ahead of your best move. But to the typical black guy, yeah, the typical straight male, yeah, that ain't me though.
But the level of thinking is different, I think men are more instant and the gratification, and women, everything is more thought out. Correct? Like if you're in a situation, you would think it out more using your emotions. As a man would just.
But see, that's the problem. When you think with your emotions, you always come up wrong. You're always wrong because you're emotionally making decisions, or you're emotionally, you think with your emotions. That you don't think with your heart. Don't do that. I sound soft saying that. I sound so soft. Use your mind. Use your head. You got to think this stuff through. No, not with emotions. See, that's what I'm saying. So even she said, no, not with emotions. You don't think with your emotions because you come short. That's the reason why y'all get played so much. Black women, sorry, black men, but let me go ahead and put y'all up on game real quick, women. You losing so much because you so doggone emotional. You thinking with your heart. Think like Jake. I'm going to get a shirt that says, think like Jake.
Lord have mercy.
Think like me. You know what I'm saying? And then your feelings won't be hurt. You'll be ahead of the game. Sorry,
but
fellas.
You have to find the balance, and because thinking with your emotions again, it pays off sometime, and then it doesn't. So you're gambling every time anytime you think that you're going to play somebody, it's a gamble. And again, you got to watch out for that damn karma because that bitch ain't no joke.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. Oh, duh. I just read the name.
What's the question?
Say you a Pisces. Sensitive.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? This person said that Pisces are sensitive. Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you up. I think I am a little sensitive though. I don't know. I think when it comes to certain things, I'm a little sensitive. I ain't no punk.
Explain yourself.
Man, I ain't soft. But I think some things probably do bother me more than other things. Like, if you hang up on me. If we talking and you hang up on me? Hey, don't call me back. Don't call me back. Because when you call me back, I'm hot. But, let's see. Pisces are so sensitive. Mm-hmm. So Kira said, some of it can't be helped. We have these things called hormones. We never asked for them. We got hormones too, Kira. We got hormones too.
Accountability.
So y'all aren't women. You will never understand. Y'all aren't men, and y'all will never understand. Y'all won't understand what we got to go through dealing with y'all little situation every month. We got to deal with that. Oh, don't let her live with you. Don't let her live with you.
And I think I have a good understanding on.
But you don't got to deal with women on their period, though.
Oh, thank God.
You don't got to deal with that.
Thank God.
But we know I sit here and act like men don't be having periods too.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of you emotional punk dudes.
And it had nothing to do because, baby, pettiness has nothing.
A lot of y'all dudes be on y'all periods. I swear I be like, yo, yeah, you must be on your cycle today, bro. You must be on your cycle today. It's your time of month? Okay, I understand. What this person said? If y'all just do your job, you good. I always do my job. It's different. Testosterone is very different. Mm-hmm. You guys don't get emotional the way we do. Why you can't say that? That's so biased. That's biased, Kira.
Right.
And you think we like dealing with ourselves?
See, okay, now that's the thing. Women always don't want to acknowledge men have feelings too. Y'all not the only heifers with feelings.
Yeah, women.
Women and men have the same. Women, it's not nothing wrong with asking your man how his day was. The minute the men get into the house, y'all blah, 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 blah. No wonder they want to get out the house. Acknowledge the fact that men would like something too. Ask them how their day was. Do something nice for them. It's not always about you.
Go down or something. Like, just, you know.
That's the difference with the genders. It irritates me that there's prescribed things that a man should do and a woman should do.
We supposed to be tough.
Right. But some of y'all is, wait, baby, some of y'all women is tough as Cleo, baby, from Set It Off.
and they be straight women too.
Right.
I know. What?
Y'all don't want to.
One put me in the hospital.
Right. So, y'all don't want to acknowledge that as much as y'all want to be independent, honey. Let the right man come up and rub up on you, baby. You're going to be soft as butter. Acknowledge that we have an equal amount of feelings and emotions. It's okay.
Kira, I'm going to put words in your mouth. I don't care if you say what you said. Now, you know we go back and forth almost every day. Nah. You said what you said, and I took it how I took it.
Anything else we got?
No, we way over the time.
Oh, we are. Oh, shit.
Yo. Oh, man. All right, man. So we probably going to close this up soon. Probably, about 5-10 more minutes.
So you want to play with each other?
Man, don't say it like that, bro. God damn.
You heterosexual man took it there. That was the furthest thing from my mind.
I know. And that was one of the questions last week. You pause.
Hell, again, it's do I need to say pause when I say what I like?
No, man.
Oh, okay.
You got a question? Go ahead, ask you.
You asked me a question.
I was the last one to ask a question.
No, I asked you a question.
Oh, you did? Go ahead, though. You said you got a question?
Yeah, have you ever slept with one of your castmates or co-stars?
Why you asking this question? Have I ever slept with a castmate or a co-star? Co-star? No. Castmate? Yeah.
Hit the button.
Oh. Yes. Don't say it like that. I ain't proud all the time. Come on. But co-star, man, how a co-star? Have I? Nope. Let's see. Do you regret sleeping with the celebrity you slept with? All right. Y'all got questions? I see Kizzy just came in. Katie Ostrowski just came in. See, y'all got questions? Ask any question you want. We got the yes, no, maybe. You go ahead with your question. You ain't got no question? You got no question, producer?
We got about 5 more minutes. We're going to wrap it up.
We got about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. We are like a half hour over time.
I didn't even realize that. I was wondering why I was drawn out.
Yeah. So, every Tuesday we here at 7:30 to 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's 10:30 to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. For everybody back home, and, everybody who chimed in earlier, asked all your questions, madly appreciate it. Appreciate it big time. Love all y'all.
Mind you, this is our second attempt at this. So we're getting all the kinks and bugs out.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel so inclined, tell us what we can do better. And I'm going to invite your ass to sit down next to me, but tell me what you think we can do better.
There you go. There you go. But I don't got no more questions. You got any more questions? No questions?
I'll say something for next week.
Save it for next week. Nobody else in here got questions? No? We're going to close this out. I appreciate everybody. I'll always end it. Well, it's only on second time, but I will always end it by saying this. Make big problems small. Make small problems non-existent. This your boy Charles Jake Johnson. You can find me on Instagram at the letter C, Jake Johnson. That's the letter C, Jake Johnson. Thank you, Kara. Appreciate the compliment. You can find me on, as I said, Instagram at the letter C, Jake Johnson. That's my IG. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say basically there are 86,400 seconds in any given day. What are you doing with yours? And be accountable for that. You can find me on all social media platforms. Armand, ARMOND. The number is 143. Also, try to follow our pages. We have on social media, we have a Facebook and Instagram. Our Twitter name, because it was a little bit long, got shut down. So it is Agree, the number 2, Disagree, and the letter T. The full name is Agree to Disagree Talk, but Twitter cut us down, so it's Agree to Disagree T. But please follow us, like, share, comment, read, do whatever you must, and enjoy the show. If you have a comment, a question, if you'd like to be on the show, hit us up, 323-577-7630. Hit our inboxes up. Let us know what you would like to see, how we can entertain you.
And again, that was the name he just read off. That was just our Twitter. Our social media, our Instagram and our Facebook is Agree, the number 2, Disagree Talk. The whole word, Agree to Disagree Talk. Our Twitter is just Agree to Disagree, the letter T. So, like I said, make big problems small, make props. Well, I did the same thing last time. Make big problems small, make small problems non-existent. I love y'all. Thank you for chiming in and asking all the questions y'all did. Peace.